All Out is over.
So,
That
for the
was
first time in 3 years, we're not driving White Castle to go get White Castle,
true.
to go bad food, to Echo, to go to Mike's.
What do you want me to do about the? Is there an echo?
Yeah, a little bit. It's fine. It's gone now.
What do you want me to do?
No, it's fine. It's gone.
All right, well that's good because we're here in this empty apartment. There's nothing in here.
I'm not done yet. So going to your house, to go to sleep super late, to wake up super early, to go to Pro Wrestling Tees or something the next day, to go buy shirts that are sold out, that a sale that they have, but is always trash.
I get to go to sleep tonight and not have to worry about waking up early, and not have to worry about driving.
Night, not worrying about dropping people at the airport.
I told Tommy, I was like, you know what? If there's no trip, then there's no Sunday night, Monday morning. I'm sad that the trip is over. So look at it that way.
Well, there's no trip, so that's the sad part.
Well, but there's no, we're not going to be sad on Monday morning. Look at it that way.
Well, I was sad today because I was wearing my All Out shirt. I got barbecue. And yeah.
What kind of barbecue you get?
I got like ribs and pulled pork and cornbread and fries and wings.
Tommy had Chipotle for the first time.
That's weird. I have Chipotle on bi-weekly basis.
That's what I'm saying. But, all right, well, what did you think about the show overall?
It had its highs and lows. I thought it started off hot. It kind of went down a little bit and went back up. Went down a little bit, went back up. And then the main event was like, it was kind of flat for the first part, then it picked up.
I think I compare it to Full Gear last year.
Yeah, kind of different ways, but yeah, it was kind of like Full Gear.
Yeah, it felt like there was there's a few things that were important, but most of it was just a show. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I had more fun watching this one, so. But I think like if it was in Chicago, if everything was normal, it would be a different card.
The show would have been way hotter than what it was on TV without a crowd.
Yeah.
Because even though there's a crowd there, they're so far away, you don't get to hear them, and then they burn out pretty quickly. And the wrestlers around the ring were quiet today for some reason.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. So,
anyways, let's start with the first match, the cinematic match.
Oh, let me talk about this match. Okay, talk about starting off hot. I mean, what a match! I don't care what anybody says online. I don't care what people are talking about on Twitter. That was awesome. I mean, my God, let me tell you, that was so great.
My girlfriend watched this show with me, and she was laughing up a storm watching this match.
It was so good.
Outside perspective, love this match.
It was. Did you like it?
Yeah, that was funny. I always enjoy one cinematic match on my wrestling show. I don't know why people these days are like, "Oh my God, cinematic match! Why are we getting this?" No. It's good. It's a little bit diversity on your wrestling show. I feel like every pay-per-view needs one cinematic match to change up the vibe on a wrestling show. You know.
Mm-hmm. Tommy, Big Swole versus Britt Baker. What you think?
I mean, it was okay. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. It was certainly entertaining, but I want to know what pair of ones Britt was wearing because I can't find them.
You're also mad that she probably wearing customs. You're also mad that she lost.
Dude, that was so good though that I didn't even mind that she lost. Like I don't know, it was just so much fun. Here's what I said was and this happens a couple times on the show. Imagine WWE trying to get over a match in a dentist office. You know what I mean? You couldn't have that. You couldn't do that. But this was good. I liked it. It was a good way to start off the show. I don't care what anyone else says.
No, I thought it was good. I'm kind of mad that they didn't put it on the pre-show because I feel like more people should have watched this match.
That's true. But hey, you start off the show with a great match like that,
So I
and you
guess
go into the
the
next.
in-ring match of the night. In my head, like the show, this is when the show started because, like, okay, wrestling in the ring, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Young Bucks versus Jurassic Express. I feel like this match was the best match of the night for me.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, there was not much that came close to it, in my opinion, like actual wrestling wise.
I know, it was spots, it was crazy, it was a lot of countering and just like it just craziness all around. I feel like this match was probably one of the best openers in AEW history. The excellent tag match.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Young Bucks showing more of their heel persona. Tommy's theory of them turning heel kind of starting to make sense now, and they got the win.
Yeah, not much to say on that much. It was really
Thank
good.
Tommy.
Yeah, I mean, it was really good. It was, super hot kind of open to the show. Like you said, the heel persona kind of shining through. So again, I was right on that. We'll see how the other guest goes.
The next match we got Battle Royale.
Oh, let me tell you about this battle royal.
There you go.
Okay, well, the main thing coming out of this battle royal as I try to find the power cord for my computer. I mean, I don't know if you caught it, Justin, but Eddie Kingston never went over the top rope.
Yeah.
He exclusively went under the bottom rope, and then he was like on the apron, and then Lance Archer threw him off and thought that he won. He did not win. I tweeted Tony Khan. I tweeted at Eddie Kingston. We need to have this on the record. Someone needs to do something about this. I will not watch another AEW program until this gets fixed. Tony Khan, I know you're a viewer of this podcast, a listener to this podcast. I need you to fix this. I need you to give Eddie Kingston his rightful spot against Jon Moxley for the AEW Championship, maybe on Dynamite this week. This was crazy. He deserves this championship match. He did not go to the top rope.
You're saying that because when Lance Archer won, it was just like the last battle royal, right? Lance Archer won the last one. He won this one. I was kind of like, it kind of fell flat to me, and it was like, well, in your case, if you make it out like that, they should have Eddie Kingston versus Lance Archer match where the Lucha Bros and the Butcher and the Blade all come help him and win the match.
I mean, I'll say this: if on Dynamite, if Lance Archer comes out and says, "Oh, I won the battle royal, whatever," and if Eddie Kingston doesn't come out and say, "Hey, I never went over the top," then I have a problem with this company. That's all I got to say. Got to support my guys, and Eddie Kingston is one of them. And it's just, Tony Khan, what are we doing here?
Let's talk about Matt Sydal, by the way, making
oh
an
my
entrance
God,
a lifetime Shockmaster style entrance. Literally went on the top rope, ready to do a shooting star press, and slips and falls. Luckily, he didn't hit his head. His arm got caught on the rope, so he kind of landed on his back.
Thank God.
So it could have been much
worse. I mean,
that's a new opening of Botchamania,
We can laugh at it now because he didn't hurt himself like other people on the show. But yeah, I mean that was.
Which is the next match, by the way. Someone literally killing themselves.
Dude.
Hardy versus Sammy Guevara.
Oh my God.
And this match started up in the stadium. They go onto the forklift, not the forklift, you know what I mean, the lift thing.
Yeah.
They do a little gimmick. They fall off. Matt Hardy hits the back of his head on
Matt Hardy dies. He legit dies. He dies.
Yeah.
Obviously they missed both hits.
I'm looking for blood. You know when in 2003, Big Show threw Kurt Angle off the top of a roof onto the floor, and you see they have the blood on the back of Kurt Angle's head. If you want to go watch that from SmackDown, that's what I thought. I was looking for the blood at the back of Matt Hardy's head.
I mean, as soon as I saw that he had his head, and then they were calling for the X. They were,
they didn't know what to do.
What?
Sammy didn't know what to do. He starts dragging him.
Yeah, he was dragging him, and you could tell that Matt is just not he was gone. He was out of it. And Tommy's over here, and he's thinking that it's a work, and I'm like, dude, and then they rang the bell, and then I'm like, all right, that's it. And then Sammy goes away. And then Matt Hardy gets up and he's acting like, oh, the show's got to go on. And then they kind of like restart the match. And I'm like, what are we doing? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, he might be dead. And we're like, restarting the match. I don't even know. And then they quickly ran into the spot off the top.
Yeah, they go straight to the finish.
Yeah.
And there you go. Matt Hardy still has a job at AEW.
He's still alive. Forget the job. He's still alive.
I know, but the reason they restarted the match, brackets.
I forgot about that.
The stipulation, which, is not saying like, oh yeah, restart the match because of that. I'm just saying their justification in the moment, I guess,
Mm-hmm. I forgot about that, honestly, the stipulation. I was just worried that, he was alive or not.
I know.
Jesus.
Next match, Tommy can review this match because this is his favorite wrestler ever. Arashida versus Thunder Rosa. What do you think of this match?
So I'm new on the Thunder Rosa train. I'm definitely a fan of hers. I thought her match on Dynamite this week was awesome. I thought this match was awesome. There were a couple weird spots, but I think with the crowd that hadn't just seen what they saw in the Hardy Guevara match, like if let's say this match was before the Hardy thing, I think this would have been a sweet match. I still think it was really good. Like the technical wrestling was good and all that. But with a hot crowd, this match would have been awesome.
I thought that too. I thought because the crowd just felt so quiet, it felt a little long.
Yeah.
But with a better crowd, it'd have been way better, I think, too.
Yeah, I wanted Thunder Rosa to win. And
why?
Win.
Why?
But I don't know.
Why?
I watched her, like, she's from NWA. So I was like, oh, maybe we'll have like some cross promotion. And they were hyping it up that she'd be like a triple champion. And I was like, all right, like, New Japan with the double champion will one up you with the triple champion. So I don't know. I just liked the way that she was like wrestling and like her face paint, like a Darby Allin Jace. So,
Oh, we forgot to talk about Derby All In doing the spot in the Battle Royal with the thumbtacks and throwing out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, that was like, obviously the Hardy spot was the worst one of the night, but I can't even imagine how you even like think to take that spot that Darby Allin took. That was nasty.
Next match, we have Mike's favorite team of the Dark Order going up against the Natural, Dustin Rhodes, Scorpio Sky, Matt Cardona, QT Marshall. What do you mean? Colt Cabana isn't part of the Dark Order. It's your favorite team, right?
Oh, Colt Cabana. Did you see the end of the match? I mean,
he took that L.
Evil Uno. Is Evil Uno going to team with Colt Cabana and have like a PWG like circa like 2000 whatever, like 11?
Team with him if he made him lose. He's the reason they lost with the roll up.
But did you see Evil Uno walking with him?
I guess. But I thought Brody Lee's gonna give him like the disbanding, like he's gonna beat him up on Dynamite.
Maybe, but I feel like Evil Uno has, he's a little worried for his friend there. They got history.
Anyways, we have the Natural versus Brody Lee for the TNT title on Wednesday.
Yeah. Another thing was funny about this match is you had Colt Cabana wrestling Matt Cardona, like it's 2011 internet, like like the two big people.
Worlds collide 9 years later.
Podcast and YouTube show. It's crazy.
We have, I feel like one of the main events, FTR versus Omega and Hangman. Big speculation of who's turning. Is Hangman turning? Is Omega turning? Is FTR actually going to win the championships? And I feel like this match didn't live up to the hype. Is it me? What do you guys think of this match?
So going into it, I was in the same spot as you were. I was saying 5 stars or bust. I still think the match was pretty damn great. I wouldn't say it was 5 stars, but for me, my whole thing is I've been banging this cleaner drum for weeks and weeks and weeks now. I mean, obviously, there were teases at it, and they kind of hinted at it, but Kenny did end up saying, like, on his way out of the arena with the Bucks, he's like, He said the word clean like 5 times in a row. So I think they're teasing it. I hope it happens sooner rather than later because I was very upset when he didn't, start sweeping Adam Page's body out of the ring or some shit.
The broom with the barbed wire.
Oh God, we're not ready for that level of the cleaner yet. Let's get the normal one.
Mike, this is your favorite tag team in wrestling, besides the Bucks. What do you think of this match?
Everyone's my favorite. Yeah, I said 4.25.
Tweeted their picture right after they won. What do you mean?
I had that saved because I figured they were going to win. The thing with this match was you didn't know what was going to happen. Was Kenny going to turn on Hangman? Was Hangman going to turn on Kenny? Were the Bucks going to interfere? Were FTR just going to straight up win? So I don't know. It was a lot of fun to kind of go back and forth. And then at the end there with Kenny kind of hinting at maybe he's going to do something. And then the camera follows him as he walks past the Bucks and they go to the car and I don't know, cleaner on Wednesday. Many people are saying so.
Anyways, I thought this match was good. I feel like I was overhyped for this match. So you know what I mean? You know when you get overhyped for something and then you watch it and then live up to the hype. I thought it was good.
Yeah. You expect someone to come out as a heel character and it doesn't happen.
But after, yeah.
So
we had the match where people were hating on before and after.
I mean,
Jericho versus Orange Cassidy, Mimosa Mayhem match, which you knew someone's getting thrown in a damn pool. I didn't even know there was going to be 2 pools.
Yeah, that was it was interesting how they did it. I think I don't know, I need Orange Cassidy on Talk as Jericho now just so I can know how this came to be a thing. Because
by the way, if this is in front of a live crowd in Chicago, we're going wild for this match.
1,000%. The crowd, you couldn't hear them that well. It's not their fault, but I mean, this was just. I mean, Orange Cassidy is incredible, and there's Jericho, and I just want to know who thought of Orange Cassidy, orange juice, bubbly.
I think Dave said Jericho had this idea went to Tony Khan because originally this was supposed to be a last man standing match.
Okay, what a great idea! Jericho's ads suck, but I mean he's got some good ideas in wrestling. So
I don't know. He did create Money in the Bank.
That's true. People forget, but yeah, Orange Cassidy throws Jericho into the mimosa, which I'm pretty sure is just orange colored water.
It looks like water. My girlfriend said water with probably powder. I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, there was some kind of residue on the top. So I don't know. It was there was a lot of close calls where I was like, oh man, what if they just slipped in right now?
I know that's what I said. I would even do a little spear ski, a little slip ski, like Matt Sydal over there.
I said Jericho has had years of Royal Rumble close calls leading up to this right here. So
Jericho had the one where he throws alcohol and Punk and then does a little slip ski on the floor.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Orange Cassidy won. Obviously, you knew that was going to happen. So main event, MJF, dude. Mox, paradigm shift, not sanctioned. So if he hits it, MJF wins the title.
Mm-hmm.
And Wardlow is ringside.
Wardlow. I mean, we can do an hour podcast talking about Wardlow, but I mean, this was you had the last match with it was kind of fun and it wasn't too serious, and then this one was I don't know what the outcome is going to be and I liked the match minus someone trying to attack Moxley during his entrance, but I don't know, I thought this was maybe the second best match of the night other than the Britt Baker one.
I thought it was slow in the beginning and then it really picked up because I feel like MJF was just doing so much heel pandering, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That I was just getting tired of it because I was just so late in the show, and then it really picked up. Also thinking oh, is he actually going to win the title, or is Mox going to win? Is Kenny going to come out? Is Wardlow going to turn? What's going to happen?
Oh yeah, I mean, this had a lot of good gifable moments. You had obviously Wardlow, his face. And the first time they show his face when he realizes he screwed up is good, but when they show the replay and the camera it's like The Office where it zooms to Wardlow and it zooms in and he makes the face like I'm going to go home right now and like record like screen grab that reaction because that needs to be a GIF. And then pretty much like that picture of Moxley kind of like I don't know that determines the whole show. Like that, like how would you like the show? You send someone that picture. That's how I like the show. Like, you know, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I thought the match ended up being really good at the end. Selling the arm the whole time. I liked how you put Lance Archer on the what's it called? They put him in the crowd, just like hanging out. So that was good. Wait, hold on. Lance Archer didn't win the last battle royal. I just realized Brian Cage won the last battle royal. I'm an idiot.
That's it.
There we go.
Do you think Moxley his arm actually popped out?
No, I think he's really good selling. I think he was really amazing at selling.
Because at the very beginning, I thought he actually did pop out of his shoulder.
Yeah. You know, Ishii always seems like he's hurt, but he's not hurt.
I mean, I hope you're right.
7 years.
I hope you're right, but it was just crazy. Like I actually thought that he, you know, popped it out.
I don't know, but he's really good at selling. That's why I thought the match was good.
Yeah.
MJF did a pretty good job. He did the Cody gig. He gigged in the main event.
It's bad.
I mean, like it was pouring out, and then it stopped, and then it was pouring out again.
It pretty much clotted itself. That's how bad it was.
It was nuts. That was crazy. We're in a pandemic. Dang it.
That's fine. They're wrestling each other. I don't think that's.
I know. I'm just saying.
Coronavirus. You probably worry about hepatitis than anything else.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, all I'm saying is Wardlow's a future champion, and
oh man, our boy Wardlow doing the helping out our boy Mox.
Yeah.
Called it. We said it was gonna happen.
It happened. We just didn't think it would happen in that way. So I don't know, man. Wardlow, Moxley.
And I just wish the cleaner. If the cleaner came out, I feel like that would have been amazing into the show. But maybe they didn't want to shoot an angle at the end.
Yeah.
They already had Lance Archer there.
Once Archer, I saw he was in the crowd. I was like, all right, well, that's like there goes like all the cleaner hope, you know.
For now.
Yeah, for now. I feel like Wednesday we might see something.
Monday.
Being the elite, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it's all about the show, right?
Yeah.
It's all about the main show, Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So does it happen? Does it happen at Full Gear? Or does it happen after that?
No, it has to happen before Full Gear.
So the rematch 1 year later?
I think
I'll take.
Well, are you talking about the turn or like what are you talking about?
No, him versus Mox 1 year later at Full Gear. Does that happen?
Yeah, so I was telling Mike at the end of the show, like I realized, oh shit, you know, Full Gear was when they had their unsanctioned match, right? So I'm thinking, yeah, you get the Archer thing out of the way, and then obviously, hopefully, you know, Kenny turns Wednesday, and then Kenny can, you know, really go hard after the belt.
They do Mox and MJF. I'm sorry, Mox and Lance Archer at the 1 year AEW Dynamite show, and then the cleaner angle. That's what happens.
Okay, I can see that.
You have 1 month to build it up.
Tommy bought a broom today.
I did.
Well, he needs to sweep out. You were over. You probably leaving all crumbs all over the floor.
I got a broom and some aviators, so I'm ready.
So yeah, that was AEW.
What'd you give the show?
Fun show.
Out of Meltzer 5, what would you give it?
Maybe like a flat, like a rookie 4. You know what I mean? Like just a plain 4.
Tommy.
I'd say 3.5. I had some fun, but there were some moments that took me out of it for sure.
I'll go 3 3/4, and that's it. We're out of here.
That's it. Yeah.
Well,